got the, he feeds heavy onto my base, and I run the stretch and work on the fascia development. Now, as soon as I accelerate the timing and go to the astral, I'm getting more reaction in him than I was on the fascia development phase. But that first transformation of physically taking weight down and then stretching to stimulate my fascia, that's building the bridge into the astral body. And then the mental is even lighter, where I'm just touching the balance and lifting that space. So we're going from the vital to the astral, and then going purely to the mental. They're all overlapping all the time because they're so connected to his mental body from the last round. His mental body is still affecting, even though I'm going through vital and astral. So you get this energy memory connection when you go 1, 2, 3, vital, astral, mental. They all become more mental, and then it's problematic to get your partner to put all the weight on you and stimulate the fascia because you've got them too floated. So you just reset and start again if you want that fascia development. Now, the reason the fascia development is so important, any high level work, you need a lot of vitality. If you're working with light, you need vitality. You can't work with light without a strong vital field. For akasha, you need a lot more vitality than light. It's kind of an essential part of practice. Now, if let's say you're a yogi sitting in a cave in India, you've done the pranic breathing, you've done the stretching of the spine, you're developing fascia through posture, and you're radiating life force and you're utilizing that in your meditation. So that's how they get it. If you're wanting to speed things up and you specifically go build fascia, radiate life force, do the first transformation, move that into astral or chi state, and from vital, from jin to chi, and then from the chi state move up to the mental body to spirit. Second transformation, move it through akasha into light. Third transformation. So we go through these layers, and while you're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you're building the pathway to move that energy to a higher state immediately. And you're paying attention to when you're doing first transformation, how you slow everything down, releasing time. Second transformation, how you're releasing space, going from this small space to a larger space. And then third transformation, the way you release time and space together and pay attention to the infinity quality, and the way you affect not only yourself but your training partner through that infinity quality. You go to the next level, and then the side effect of that is recognizing that the mind itself is light, and that light is what's keeping you in reincarnation. So what's stuck to your mind, the fabrications of your mind, keeps you in the samsaric cycle. So the whole process is about understanding that, more the nature of reality, than Fajin or anything else. But getting good fascia development in the beginning makes everything easier later. What I've noticed, and I've been teaching this for many decades, people who don't do the fascia development have a lot of problems in the latter stages of training because they don't have the vitality to support the practice. You need a strong spine, you need a strong fascia development, you need strong vitality. You have to have that bridge into the astral really, really strong. It has to support the mind really, really well. And all that happens through that layering process. If you pull out one of those layers, like fascia development, vital training, you have no platform to stand on. So everything's going to be difficult later. You go into an akashic trance and you're tripping and you're out of it and you're not grounded anymore because the vitality grounds you to pay attention to akasha. And there's not just that, but there's dozens of incidences where if I had more vital fascia development, everything else would be easier. So, but first year, a lot of fascia development, as many hours a day as you can. And it's the least fun out of all the training. But if you get it out of the way, everything else is easier and funner. All right, let's jump back in.